Don't ever laugh as a hearse goes by, for you may be the next to die. They wrap you up in a big white sheet, from your hair down to your feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. And all goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinnacle on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly between your toes. A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out in your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green, and pus pours out like whipping cream. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that's what you eat when you're dead. And the worms crawl out, the worms crawl in. The worms that crawl in are lean and thin. The ones that crawl out, they are fat and they're stout. Your eyes fall in and your hair falls out. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. They crawl all over your dirty snout. Your chest caves in and your eyes pop out, and your brain turns to sauerkraut. They bite their friends and their friends too. They all come down to chew on you. And this is what it is to die. I hope you had a nice goodbye. Did you ever think as a hearse goes by that you may be the next to die? And your eyes fall out and your teeth decay, and that is the end of a perfect day.
Welcome back, everyone, as the family gathers, as the Hecata gathers alongside assorted guests and whatnot. We cut to the midst of the gathering of the family, not just from Munich, but also from places outside, places around Europe, places even far abroad. The family have come together to discuss and mingle about the future of this fledgling city, and how the family is doing. Now, Christoph, Dr. Daniels, and Jesse, you three would have arrived as an entourage. But would have you stayed together, or would have you got separated and mingled amongst the crowd?
I would say, especially Dr. Daniel's tactics would be to divide and conquer and get a feel for the room and how everyone's going. Try and eliminate any unnecessary surprises.
It's important that, at least for appearance's sake, Daniels, you appear somewhat impartial, neutral, the whole camera thing. So maybe just talk around the room.
Get a feel for how things are going. But if there is question of what direction I think things should go, then I could certainly say what I think would be best, could I not?
I mean, just make sure that you're not, I'm forgetting the year of the agreement. The treaty of something that set the promise, yeah.
All I know is that it expires 3 years from now. I don't know the exact date, but it's looming.
Yeah.
15 something or other. Sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head. I should really know.
I'm looking it up now.
What are we talking about?
The promise.
What's
The promise. You won't know what the promise is. It's out of character. It is a promise of neutrality between the Giovanni and
The promise of 1528.
Thank you. Yeah, yes. Sorry, you're Chris.
I was just explaining what it is for Jono out of character. It's basically a promise of neutrality between the Camarilla and the Giovanni. The actual specifics of the promise is you wouldn't know, but you know that the promise is there.
For now.
Yeah, just, you can give an opinion, of course, but you can't be interfering in Giovanni affairs.
Okay. My whole thing was that I was basically going to be backing Christoph and pushing people in his direction.
Yeah, absolutely. But then at the same time, if you're ever directly asked about it, it's like, well, I wouldn't interfere. But if I were to interfere, if the promise weren't valid, I would definitely support Christoph, like that sort of thing.
So I'm pushing.
Anything can happen 3 years from now.
I'm pushing Christoph in a non-involved way. Like, fuck it would be probably best if they went for Christoph.
Almost like you're doing politics. Almost like it's your specialty.
Yeah. Because that's basically what I was going to do. Is I was going to get Gage and kind of lean anyone in the direction of Crystal without them knowing I was leaning them in that direction. Because that's kind of what I do.
And conquer.
Yes.
So, for all four of you, I'm going to relay some of the people that you could interact with here. There is obviously Dethiamora, who is skulking around in their robes and the perpetual shadow underneath their hood. There is a number of Giovanni. No sign of Hiromitsu Asano, by the way.
Is he still missing?
Yeah, he's kind of been MIA since those nights. There is a lady with dark hair and a very slender figure who is talking and chatting with people. There is... who else will there be? There will be Linnell, the of the Samidi, who is a woman who has got a very weathered face with various ornaments and little animal bones accoutrements on them. And there is... I feel like that will be all the important ones at the moment. I might come up with more to bring up. Those are the important ones. So, who would each of you like to talk with, or would you like to talk with one another?
Fran is welcoming people at the door.
So, very well. We will have the scene where, as Christoph and Dr. Daniels and Jesse are on their way to the limo, they arrive, and that's where you meet them at the door. The three, the entourage.
Francisca.
Hello, brother. How are you?
It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yep. Sure has. Probably too long, I would imagine.
I agree.
How's everything going?
It's going well. Things are progressing smoothly. I'm looking forward to where the family will be headed after tonight. I think we've got some big ideas.
Fran will read his mood if she can.
Oh, yeah. Chris, are you muted?
Would this require an insight, or would this be...
No,
I don't think so.
He's wearing his confidence on his sleeve. His utter and overconfidence.
Would she read anything negative towards herself?
Oh, no, absolutely not. And Christoph will say, hey, whatever happens tonight, I want you to know you're my sister, and, your opinion's important to me. Yeah, and I'll always take it into consideration, even if I don't agree with it, even if my actions don't end up aligning with what you would want us, where you would want myself or the family or any other organization I'm responsible for to go. I'd always take your opinion into consideration.
I agree. We stick together. We're family, right?
Of course. You, of course, know Dr. Daniels, and have you met Ms. Hill?
I don't believe I do. It's nice to meet you.
Charmed, you look amazing this evening.
Oh, this old thing.
Oh, you wear it. It doesn't wear you, and I love that.
She looks a little bit awkward at all the compliments. Thank you.
Mathilda is a new associate of ours. She's proven herself to be quite useful. As you have gathered, so Francisca is obviously part of, and we've probably talked about Francisca. I don't need to introduce her. Never mind.
Thank you, Dr. Daniels. I do miss your ways of thinking.
Hopefully, it's a pleasant evening. It'd be nice for everything to go smoothly and there to be no ugly surprises of any sort.
Well, it is our family. One must expect a surprise or two.
You sure taught me that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I hate to bring the mood down, but have you heard anything then from Jurgen or Mother Anja?
She looks behind her to see who's all around.
You're at the entrance at the moment. People are either mingling amongst themselves further in the temple or not paying you much heed or mind.
She leans in and whispers into Christoph's ear and says, Mora mentioned something to me today about someone in red, and that's what made Mother leave. So just keep an eye out for somebody in red, maybe.
Sure. Thanks for the heads up.
Bunny?
When you say whisper, do you mean whisper only for them to hear and not Dr. Daniels and myself?
I would imagine only for them, but that's up to Francisca.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to Christoph to tell you.
Oh, Christoph would have. Yeah.
Because if I am permitted, I would have liked to use heightened senses.
Oh, you are of course permitted. This is not an Elysium after all. And even if it was, it probably wouldn't stop you.
No.
So, with that, any further words between the four of you?
If you wouldn't mind, I would like to circle back and talk to you, Francesca, a little later, if you don't mind.
Of course. I love talking.
Oh, me too.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I can make people new friends.
Oh, thank you, Christoph. What would I
Hey,
do?
Christoph Giovanni! You old dog!
You look over, you see a man dressed in a suit with a gold chain around his neck. He is Harold Milner,
I think.
Yeah, Milner.
Okay,
The guy.
Yeah, refresh me.
Yeah. So basically, when you were growing up, in terms of growing up as a mortal, you were sent away to Boston to on an exchange, I guess. And this was a guy who was kind of showing you the ropes of how things were. He's around your age, very lively fellow. And you guys would have been friends during that time. Both of you, of course, a lot older now.
Harry, hey, it's been too long.
Hey, come over here, and he starts to shuffle you away from Francisca and speaks with you.
Hey, when'd you get in? When'd you get to Munich?
Oh, look, I heard whispers through the vine that tonight was gonna be someone's little special night, and I couldn't let little Chrissy over here get to the top, as it were, without me there to witness. Remember the trouble we got into back in Boston?
Oh, which time?
Oh, we got a whole list. You're just glad Adna had your back.
Abner's the old guy, right?
Yeah, Abner's the old guy. He would have gone with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I gotta tell you, if we didn't have him, I don't know what sort of trouble we'd have been in.
Yeah, you know.
And hey, look, tonight, it's not a foregone conclusion, but come on. What are the choices there? Come on!
And we'll continue that conversation later. Meanwhile, Dr. Daniels and Jesse, you are left with Francisca. Are there any words the two of you, the three of you will share, or will you just depart? Dr. Daniels and Jesse specifically.
Be rude. There's plenty of people to meet tonight, so I'm sure I'll talk to you both again later. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go make myself known.
Enjoy yourself.
Ciao. I'm going to take off and go talk to someone.
Okay. We'll cover who that will be in a second. Jesse, are you going to stay behind and chit-chat with Francisca, or will you save that for later?
I think... Did you want company, or would you prefer to usher the guests in all on your lonesome?
I think if you wish to stay, that is fine. But it's probably best if I usher them in alone. A show of strength.
Clever. I admire it. Good luck. You won't need it. And then Jesse will begin to head towards Linnell.
Okay. So, Dr. Daniels, you spy Linnell, but that's when you see that Jesse is already making their way towards Linnell. So you think, well, you've already talked to this person before, Linnell the Samedi, who had ties with Christoph. You look around the room, you scan the room, people seem to be in conversation, but there's this one lady, a slender figure with long raven hair.
I was thinking that one, because I didn't want to talk to Deathseer Memorial or whatever, or the other one. So yeah, I think that was the other one that was left.
They're just holding a glass of, a wine glass of blood, circling their finger around the top, the rim, just staring vacantly into the distance.
Good evening. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of making your acquaintance yet. I'm Dr. Daniels. And you are?
Oh, I do apologize. I was quite a ways away. My name is Flavia Rossellini.
Flavia Rossellini. Where does that name come from?
It comes from Venice.
That's Venice.
Come from, yes.
I hear lovely things about Venice. I'd love to visit sometime. Have you traveled from Venice to come here?
Yes, I have. It's quite a nice place, this Munich. Quite got a nice atmosphere, I think.
Yes, if it's fine for me to toot my own horn, it is quite the city. It's got lots of potential.
And what family do you hail from?
Good question. So, is she meaning Camarilla, or is that what she's meaning?
No, she's meaning what family of death you hail from.
Right. Okay. So she's meaning as in where in the family I stand. Is that?
Well, yeah, she's assuming you're a member of the family right now.
Gotcha. Ah, yes. Sorry, allow me to clear up this understanding. I am a special guest of the family, but not actually a fully endued member.
Oh, a guest?
Yes.
That is rather peculiar.
I do like to think I am a peculiar guest, yes.
I would have guessed, well, maybe this is just my stereotypes going. I would have guessed Harbinger from the visage.
Good to know.
But you aren't from the family. Who are you a guest of?
I am a guest of Christoph and Franziska.
Oh, the Giovanni siblings.
Yes.
I hear so much about them.
Good things, I hope.
Oh, I wouldn't tell.
Yes, but it would be selfish to assume that only good things get spread about others. There's always so much. But, alas, they are good people.
Such a shame that their mother abandoned them.
I suppose so, but where there is the chance to fall, there's also the chance to rise. And maybe some good will come out of this sadness.
Chance to rise? You're saying one of the children might be eyeing the vacant mother's chair?
Who's to say? But I do think that, as a completely outside opinion, of course, it would be a wise move for the family in terms of prospering in the future.
You aren't from the family, are you? So, who are you affiliated with? Or are you not affiliated at all?
I am very in between. I am affiliated mostly with myself. I move between the shadows, and I am there to lend a hand to people who need it. I like to think of myself as a friendly neighborhood person. I don't know. Sorry, I can only roleplay so much and it just fizzles out.
It's okay. A man of mystery. I understand. Man of shadows and mystery, and ones that can prop people up. I understand the type. If rumor is to be believed, well, there is going to be a choice tonight. For someone who is new to Munich, who do you think I should choose for?
If a choice presented itself, and not saying what that choice is, but if one did present itself, it would be a tough choice to make indeed. But I would have to say the easy choice would be the one which is clearly ready to take the family into new heights and ambitions, to take daring leaps and steps that are needed to embody and to embolden the family standing within this earth. I think that choice is clear.
You've given me much to think about, Doctor.
But then, I am just an outside opinion.
Of course, an outside opinion. Nothing more.
While you're in town, though, should you need anything or need a friendly ear, feel free to contact me. I'm always around.
Does it still hurt?
Little bit, yes.
Searing pain in your back?
Sometimes it's not so bad. What gave it away?
I suppose you could call it intuition. Not many get to face a dog and get to see another day.
Some very good intuition.
People say that about me.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's very good.
And she kind of like drifts off again. Nods. Just looks back at you and says, "Is that all, Doctor?"
Apologies, I have been taking up much of your time. I'll leave you to it, and I hope to see you around.
No need to apologize. It was a pleasure talking with you.
The pleasure's all mine. And with that, I'll leave.
She stays where she is, continuing to stare out into the distance while circling that cup over and over and over again. Meanwhile, we go over to Jesse as Jesse speaks with Linnell. Linnell looks at you and says, "You're looking radiant as always."
Thank you. And I am so happy to see you here. Was the travel okay?
It was fine. It's just in another suburb, but you know.
Anything can happen even one street down. Never know these nights.
It's been very peaceful lately. I've had a lot off my plate, let's say.
Off or on your plate, sorry?
Off my plate.
That's good. Gives you more time to explore the things that you like, right?
It's good and it's not. Have you ever had a plan, a idea, a thought, only for it to be, you plan and you think and you work so hard towards a goal, only for it to be ripped away by an unseen force?
Usually from the last possible second, yes. The feeling is, I don't think I can really put a name to it in such polite company, but yes, I have experienced such frustration. Dare I pluck the courage and ask what exactly this plan was?
It was them, as she points at Christoph and Francisca.
What exactly about them? They're so multidimensional.
They are. And I had such grand visions and plans. But agents aren't as reliable as I would like.
That's a shame. I like
Not
to
them,
think of
of course.
No. Well, I like to help people. But I'm honest, so I do it for a price. But when someone procures my services, I'm not one to just shirk them. So if you would like to discuss business sometime, in comfort, where your heart's desire and pleasure is tended to, I'm assuming you know where you can find me.
She reaches into her, her coat, grabs out a card, gives it to you, and it's a card for a occult store called Prophecy.
She says, "And now you know where to find me."
Wonderful.
But before you leave, those two, the Giovanni siblings. Tonight, my sight into the unknown only goes so far. So, if you were to give me a honest guess, honest thought, which one?
Well, they both have a hunger. Different but same. They are a lot more alike than I think that they wish to share and indulge in. I think the loud one will try and do something, but I wouldn't discredit the quiet one either. We must always be wary of the quiet ones. And then, of course, if we are to educate ourselves with the lessons that you have spoken about previously, perhaps both of their ambitions will be plucked away at the last second. Anything's possible.
The unseen force of fate is a fickle one. Very well. Thank you very much for your honesty.
Of course.
I understand. And with that, unless you have anything further to say to Linnell?
Forgive me if I am being too bold. Your specialty in the craft, which way do you lean?
Which way? I specialize in telling people the path they need to be on, helping them, guiding them. A seer, if you will. But I do have a history where I have dabbled in the necromantic.
And which face of death? Fleshy, ectoplasmic?
Fleshy. I am from the Samadhi, of course.
Of course. Though there are so many tomes and knowledge to procure, it's difficult to really tell, especially now that we are one big, happy family these days. But I, too, am a fan of flesh. So perhaps one evening we can get together and make magic happen.
Perhaps, but of course you can never forget the loa. The loa are what help animate the flesh, help guide.
Must admit, I don't know that much about the loa, but then again, no one has cared to educate me. I keep an open mind.
Come to my store, I will teach you many things, young one.
Come to mine, and I might teach you a new level of sensation. Come on, live a little.
Give me a persuasion plus manipulation, please.
Is there blood offered here?
Yeah.
Fabulous. I'm gonna rouse. How do I do that? It is on. Rolls. No. I don't usually use Roll20 that much, so bear with me here.
It's okay. There should be a rouse button on your character sheet below your health and willpower, I believe. No, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom, very bottom.
My character sheet might be glitched then. 1 second.
Oh yeah, it does that sometimes where it doesn't scroll all the way down.
There we go. Okay. Rouse. Okay.
Rousing
Wait,
success.
win. Okay.
And just add the dice to the modifier. So you do persuasion first and then manipulation. So you just click the button next to persuasion and then the drop down manipulation.
Oh, I see. Okay. Manipulation.
And then modifier.
And then modifiers 2, right?
Whatever your blood potency is. So whatever your blood potency will give you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Five. You offer me a very tantalizing offer. Yes. If you will take an old bag of bones such as myself.
I would have it no other way. Oh, I'm excited now. I will see you soon.
Very well, Miss Hill.
And then I will turn around, but as I'm turning around, I would like to, just for a brief moment, use Sense the Unseen, just to kind of see what the situation is in terms of the unseen party guests, what they're doing.
Wits plus War Speaks.
Yep. 4 successes.
Okay. You see, there's no one in obfuscate, if that's what you're asking. Nobody is obfuscated. But there are plenty of spirits here, obviously, that are just freely moving around. Some seem to be tethered to others. Some seem to be following others around. But in particular, what you notice is one that is near Francisca, a woman, who is just glaring at Christoph as Christoph laughs with his friend near I want to say the bar. There's like a sort of makeshift bar area. Just glaring at Christoph.
Why am I not surprised? And then she just walks away, most likely to the woman with to Deathsy and Mora.
Here. So, at this point, we're going to cut over to Christoph and Harold, or Harry. How deep in the woods would have you gone into your past exploits with the coterie with Harry?
Not super deep. We had like sort of a brief conversation, highlights. I'm assuming that Harry is kind of aware of the world of darkness since he's at an event where blood is being served in glasses. Yeah. So Christoph would have bragged. He would have like made it sound like he was there when the coterie faced off against a werewolf. He would have said, you know, my coterie and I were doing all these things. Werewolves.
Get the fuck out of here, Chrissy.
That's what happened to Jurgen. That's what happened to Jurgen. He just out. Dr. Daniels was on his last legs, and you know, if it weren't for me, I don't know what would have happened to him.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God. You're a fucking animal, Chrissy. You know that? Hey, you remember that time, the Super Bowl, right? We were bar hopping, going from bar to bar, and then some motherfucker tried to, he spilled his drinks all over me. I started
He did it
to
on
fight.
fucking purpose. He did it on fucking purpose. Didn't like the look of you. I don't know fucking why. Thought you were better looking. Maybe his girlfriend was looking at you. You know how you are with the ladies.
Hey, look, don't like to brag, but hey. So, what's it? I mean, all right, here's the little elephant in the room. What's it like, being...
I mean, it's different. There's a lot of power. A lot of power that comes with it. But there's things that you gotta do sometimes.
Just between you and me.
Yeah.
Fucking Teddy. Teddy asked me to come here, right? That motherfucker, he's been promising me and dangling this fucking carrot in front of me to turn me for, well, since you fucking left. He says, go take this trip to Munich, This will be great for you, You'll learn more about the family, you'll learn more, you'll see where Chrissy's at. And maybe, I'll get some ideas. You know what? How about we fucking stick it to him? What about tonight at your coronation? You bring in a new child of the night, eh?
Look. It's gotta be official first. It's gotta be official first. I don't want to piss anybody off. But
you're gonna be the head cheese, man.
I don't want to piss Teddy off, all right? If I'm the head cheese here, it doesn't mean I'm the head cheese all over the world. But hey, maybe you talk to Teddy. Maybe I set you up in Munich, and not too long after, oh, look what happened.
Well, I was gonna bring this up later, but I might as well bring this up now.
You can move to Munich, right? You got nothing tying you to Boston, do you?
No, I mean, I'd like to, considering what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I got a kid, man.
Like a kid?
Yeah, kid.
Not like you just ate too many burritos. You got a
a kid. I got a fucking kid. Right?
Maybe you got to go for a run every now and then.
It's been 15 years, man. Time
I'm
flies.
joking.
Things
hey,
happen.
Congratulations. But if you got a kid, why do you want to?
Well, I'm always gonna be there for him. But besides the point, okay, your little trip to Boston when you were younger.
Yeah.
Well, Teddy had this idea of you repaying the favor. Bring my boy Vriss over, And,
Vriss?
yeah, Varys.
Oh yeah. Nice name. Creative.
Yeah, thank you. I thought it up myself. Now, I'm sort of laying the groundwork in, making sure he's all good. He's coming in a few nights. You know, treat him well. I treat him as well as you would treat by our family.
I treat him as my own son.
Oh, he
You
fucking
tell him Uncle
touches me.
Christoph. You tell him Uncle Christoph will look after him, okay?
Uncle Chrissy.
Uncle Chrissy.
Hey. And at that point,
Hey, look, I gotta go press some flesh. All right. It's an important night, so we'll catch up soon, okay?
hey, you go press some flesh, and I'll continue drinking this. I think it's alcoholic beer. He just keeps on drinking. Francisca, you're standing at the entrance, greeting all the guests as they come in, until eventually a limousine arrives, a very opulent limousine. An elderly man with coiffed back white hair and an ascot walks out. He walks out with a number of people behind him. He has rings adorning on his fingers. He has this air of regality about him as he walks up. And he looks over at you and he says, "Hello, my dear. Are you one of the servants?"
Francisca.
Oh, and you're Roman Giovanni. And he puts his hand out to shake yours. Well, to grab yours, to kiss your hand.
She lets him take her hand, frozen.
I have been sent here specifically by the Anazi Council.
What is it?
It is basically the council in Venice that run the family.
Anything specifically?
We're deciding who's going to be running Munich tonight.
You. Right.
I am but an emissary, of course,
Of course.
but I have direct communication with those in the chamber.
What was the cause of this?
Mother Ange's disappearance, of course.
She hasn't disappeared. She chose to leave.
Oh, yes, chose to leave, disappearance, one or the two. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. She's not here. We need somebody in charge.
She has plenty of children to take charge.
Of course, she does. Now, Francisca, if you don't mind, I am going to walk inside and talk amongst the others before I make
Have
my
a lovely
announcements.
evening.
Indeed, my dear. All
It
right.
is a pleasure to have you here.
So he walks in with his entourage. Last of the guests, and you make your way in and see people milling about. Now, we're going to go over to Jesse and Detsiamora. You approach Detsiamora as Mora is just kind of skulking in the shadows. Looks over at you.
Mask on.
Child?
It's Amora. A pleasure to meet with you.
I see you have been whispering around in people's ears tonight.
Is that what your eye sockets see these nights? Perhaps
My eye
perhaps I am.
sockets see many
Yes.
things. My eyes are everywhere. Well, what do I deign for the presence of such an esteemed member of our bloodline?
Well, of course I have such respect, near reverence for the Giovanni. But at times I must find myself in need of company more closer to home. So I thought if it's all right with you, just engage in conversation with someone that I am more closer to.
Would you consider me close, or would you consider those of the ball closer?
You.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I will say the bull has... Well, they tried to be a bit of a trouble for the coterie.
Hmm.
So it is a relief to hear that you are more in line with the family than with your ancestors' lover.
Hmm. Well, I try my best to impress everyone and all around me. It's good to see that I'm leaving a positive impression so far.
And that you must, child. So, I see you're milling with this coterie. They're separated. Members seemingly leave on a whim.
Hmm.
I have a job that is fit for a coterie, and Francisca has proved herself rather resourceful. Perhaps you can gather them, so I may speak with them.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. I'll be right back. And
Now-
I think,
Sorry, you go.
I think they'll go towards, Dexium more like suggested Dr. Daniels as well, right?
Yeah. Dr.
Yeah.
Daniels is
Then-
part of the coterie.
They will be the first person that they will track down.
Will Francisca try to track down Christoph after seeing Roman Giovanni enter? Okay. So, Christoph, as you're schmoozing and, talking, you suddenly... How would Francisca arrive to present herself to Christoph?
She would carefully just appear at his side.
So you're in the middle of the story of the werewolf again, Christoph, when suddenly you notice Francisca is near you.
Oh, jeez, Franny. I thought you were at the front. So anyway, the lupine. It's this terrifying, mystical creature, and just I only wish we knew for sure where Jurgen was. But it took him out, almost took out our good friend Dr. Daniels, who's here. Yeah, there he is.
She takes his hand.
Oh, sorry, just one moment. Yeah, Daniel's over there. We were working with him on something.
The
and
Nazi counselor here.
What?
The Nazi counselor here.
Like the whole council?
She moves her head to Ronan, who's walking around with the old man regal air.
What? Excuse me.
Like
I'll
she's
finish the story in a
smiling,
moment.
but there's clear panic in her face that only Christoph would pick up.
I have to finish the story another time.
I'm so
Just gotta
sorry.
talk to my sister a moment. What are they doing here?
She pulls him out into a side room. Like walks hurriedly.
Yeah, Christoph comes.
You're not gonna win this, Christoph.
Oh, I see what. This is a last minute psych out.
You know
Okay.
how you said that you would hear me out? I'm asking you to hear me out. The council have decided that they're going to appoint their own leader.
Well, who could it possibly be? Are you sure hang on, have they told you this?
He told me when he came in.
What did he say?
He said that they've come here to appoint a leader, and
Well, I mean, they're obviously going to talk to everyone and
his name is Ronan Giovanni.
the leader. Or the old guy.
The old guy.
So you think he's just going to sort of helicopter in and take over?
what has happened before. Like,
Well, how do you know he's not here to just say, "Hey, look, we've spoken to people, we've spoken to the Hecata clan of Munich, and we understand Christoph's been groomed for this position for a long time, and
oh yeah,
now his
Christoph's
turn."
been groomed. Okay, I'm sorry. I was born into this world to do this role, and you were groomed to do this.
Hey, you were born into this world to take care of the more spiritual side of things. The day-to-day running of the family, I've been trained for that for a very long time.
No, you've been trained to bring money into the family, Christoph.
Exactly, and money makes the world go round.
Money does not lead people.
I mean, leads a lot of people.
Like, just stop. This is serious.
I know, this is serious.
Listen.
Okay.
Okay, he looked down on me and said, we have come to a point, someone to run the family since mother disappeared is the term he used. What isn't to say that he is the one that made mother disappear?
Have you, with your sight, have you seen anything that indicates that?
No, I've been trying to go through those notes, see if I can find any signs of anything, trying to find tethers from it, nothing.
Well, I mean, what do you think we should do? What course of action do you think we should take based on this Roman's arrival?
Well, I guess we have to wait to see what he says.
I guess we have to wait to see what he says.
Maybe we should check with Mora.
I think you've got a closer relationship with Mora, so I think that's on you.
Speaking of, at that point, we're going to cut over to Jesse approaching Dr. Daniels as Dr. Daniels is making his way through the awkward politics of saying he's not from the family, but we're trying to make it out that that you should back Christoph. Jesse, how do you approach Dr. Daniels?
If they're laughing or joking, then they will probably, approach the conversation like, "Oh, Dr. Daniels, you've done it again. I do need to speak with you. Can I steal him really quickly? Just a little bit."
The ear was just growing tired of me anyway. I should stop talking it off. I will catch you later on. And I'll leave.
And then, Jesse turn back to the conversational partner that has been abandoned, and it's just like, "Sorry, so sorry," and then just walking them away. And then, with their gilded fan, they kind of create a kind of hallway, and say, "You need to find the siblings because someone would like a conversation with all of us, yourself and myself included."
Interesting. I could hear him talking not too long ago. His voice kind of carries through the room a wee bit, but
now it's silent. It's so strange.
It is. It's kind of been there the whole night and then just gone. It must be somewhere. How are you doing on this evening? Fitting in, despite the fact we don't fit in?
Oh, I fit in. I have been. Wait, do you not know about me?
I don't know much about you beyond the extent of our partnership arrangement.
Honey, I'm part of the family.
All right. Okay. Which
No,
I've been asked this question a few times. What was it? Which death are you, or something like that? What was the question?
Which face of death are you?
Which face of death are you?
Oh, I could say so many things, but instead I will just be plain and honest. I am of the Harbingers of Asher.
I was about to say you could say many things and they still wouldn't mean much to me, so...
No, but to the people that are most definitely listening in right now, it would make them blush or scowl.
Yes, of course.
Besides, we do need to find them, and we need to speak with Ms. Mora.
Ms. Mora, this Mora, their mystery friend I hear about?
Maybe, maybe not. We won't know until we get a hustle on.
It wouldn't surprise me. Coincidences I had something to say, but
It's okay. It's at this point that Francisca and Christoph exit out of the cloakroom that they were in, and you two see them both exit looking very. What's the word that you would describe the way that you'd be looking as you exit?
That depends on the insight roll.
Oh,
Christoph's smiling.
Okay. Francisca, are you hiding your apprehension and fear?
Oh, she's panicked. She's panicked.
Okay, you will see at the very least Francisca is definitely looking panicked as they exit out of the cloakroom.
No, but she isn't panicked to everybody else in the room.
What Chris was asking.
Just to
Yeah.
Christoph.
It's like, what does she look like? Panicked, but she doesn't look panicked.
Can I make an insight roll?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an insight roll.
I would also like to use my auspex to kind of like hone in on their facial features.
Just add your auspex to the roll.
But I have to roll.
Subterfuge, both of you subterfuge plus composure.
She's panicked, but she doesn't look panicked, but she looks panicked.
She is trying so hard to not look panicked right now. That's what's happening. Christoph with a 3 and Jesse got a 4. How are you actually beneath the smile?
There's cracks.
Yeah,
There's like,
you see.
ooh, what's this? This was unexpected. I was expecting it to be local people who I can win over. I've been schmoozing these guys for months. Of course they're going to pick me. Oh, someone's being appointed, and the person doing the appointing isn't someone that I know. Oh.
That looks delicious. Found them. And then quickly tip-a-tapping toward them. Darlings, found you again.
Ms. Hill, I trust you're having an enjoyable evening.
Oh, things just got so much more entertaining. You have no idea. Actually, we have someone that we need to speak with.
As in
Ms.
you and I.
Mora, of course. All of us.
Ms. Mora. Huh.
Yes. Zia Mora.
Shall we then? Dear sister?
How much time do we have until this evening's conclusion?
Oh, still plenty of time.
Okay, I was just checking, like, I don't know what the time is or what time anything's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Brent.
I mean, this is just a gathering. This is not meant to be anything. The only ones that know that it's going to be something are, are the two siblings right now.
Well, and me to a degree with Christoph.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, like, this was...
But, like, do we have a planned time when we were gonna speak or switch things off?
It would probably be closer to the end of the night when that would happen in your timeline and your...
All right, so in that case, I would still see it as an early night at this stage. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
The two of you look... Are you all right?
Never been better. Shall we go?
Let's go talk to the Death Seer.
That good.
I don't know what you're talking about. And then starts guiding them both.
So, the group make their way to Deathseer Mora, who is waiting in the corner of a room. You actually, Christoph, you see, this is the first time you would have seen that Abner is here. He's got a tray and he passes Detsia Mora a glass, and he looks over at the two siblings and he says,
Oh, Mr. Giovanni, Miss
Abner.
Hollander. Oh,
Hey, Abner, did you see Harry was here?
oh, Mr. Harold is here too. Oh, I must go talk with him.
Oh,
Friend
definitely,
snatches
definitely. Hey, you remember?
something off the tray.
Oh,
You remember-
sorry,
have a
Miss
chat with
Hollander.
Have a chat with him about the old days back in Boston.
Oh, the old days, I feel like that took 50 years off me. All right, I'm going to shuffle off.
As he's like going away, Jesse's gonna like snicker, lean in towards Christoph and say, 50 years, I don't know how much he's got left.
Hey, have some respect. He's a good man.
I didn't say he wasn't. Come now.
He's like many of the skeletons here. Decrepit, but useful. I'm so glad to see you all. And I'm so glad to make your acquaintance, Dr. Daniels. The mother told me so much about you and your familial bonds.
I've heard a bit about you too.
Oh, I wouldn't dream that wouldn't be the case. I'm so glad you could all come here. Has Francisca apprised you of Constantia's condition? Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Hill, do you know who Constantia, Priestess of Bones?
I know many people. A slight reminder would not hurt.
About 6 months ago, this coterie, they, sans Dr. Daniels, they helped me with a particular problem of reviving somebody very ancient, very old in our bloodline. Constantia, Priestess of Bones.
Our bloodline.
Indeed. But I'm assuming Francisca has apprised you, Christoph, and I'm not sure if you ever knew about Constantia, Dr. Daniels, but you're Christoph of Constantia's condition?
We haven't had a chance to speak since.
Yeah, we've both been quite occupied since Mother Anja decided to seek out whatever it is that she's seeking. We haven't had a lot of chance to...
Jürgen.
Yes, exactly. We haven't had a lot of chance to catch up. Perhaps you can give me the Cliff Notes version.
Sisyphus, right? You've been busy with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, of course.
You like the name? He's strong. He lifts a rock up a hill.
Yes. Now, the matter is that there is an item of occult importance that I believe can help Constantia.
Oh God, not another urn, is it?
No. Far bigger than an urn. Constantia is falling apart, to put it bluntly. Not just mentally, but physically.
Oh. Yeah, sure. And you need assistance in locating, I'm assuming this object, this artifact, whatever it is, will
Not
help you.
locating. I know where it is. Mother Anja had actually helped concoct this particular artifact to help bring Jürgen back to his former form. I merely wish to grab it quicker to help Constantia, and also to have it ready for Mother Anja when Jürgen has been brought back to his mind.
Hey, if it'll help Jürgen. I mean, of course, if it'll help Constantia,
Insight,
of course.
everyone, please.
Can't use Auspex because they have no face.
Was that wits or specs?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What's awareness? Sorry, not all specs.
Didn't you say wits insight?
Oh, what's insight? Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, wits and cancel.
Okay, what did everyone get? You hold up your hands. Cool. Mora seems genuine with what they're saying.
Hey, if it'll look, of course, if it'll help Constantia, but I mean, of course, absolutely, of course, if it'll, it's got the potential to help Jürgen.
The way I see it is, the mother had this item prepared for Jürgen, and it was not meant to be picked up until she returned. Bringing it back months, years earlier, it shouldn't be any issue, shouldn't be any problem. But we can go over the details tomorrow night.
Hey, I'm sure there'll be considerable resources that we'll be able to devote to this.
There is a clink of a glass as you see Roman standing at the stairs. Stands very regally and he says,
Alright, did you know the Nancy Council was going to be here?
I heard whispers.
Family, thank you all so much for gathering here tonight. This is a very important night for many of you who are native to Munich. Understand the turbulent times we are in. Understand what problems are on the horizon. And to face these problems, we can't have uncertainty. Sorry, I should introduce myself. My name is Roman Giovanni. I am a representative of the
Anziani.
the Anziani Council. And I am here to help choose a leader for this city. A leader of death. Now, of course, Mother Anja is, of course, the mother. But the mother isn't here right now. And in these turbulent times, we are in need of strong leadership. I have taken upon myself to talk with you all, to understand the plight of this city, as a decision needs to be made. Now, what I will ask is for you all to vote. Who your candidates would be. There are, in the full transparency, there are other candidates, but we would like to hear what the city would want for itself. So we will take the time to vote. The next hour, you will be voting in privacy. And we will tally the results. That is all. Enjoy the festivities. With that, everyone returns to normal.
I want to insight check him.
Yeah, insight plus wits, please.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the closet conversation, but I did wanted to say that when he says I'm here to appoint a leader, that didn't necessarily mean someone else. It just could have meant one of you two.
The officiant.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the conversation with Roman, so I had to go off what Nova had told me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking originally when he said it too.
Yeah. as he says that, by the way, as Franny is doing her insight check, Christoph would be like, see, there's nothing to worry about. It's voting, just like we thought it was going to be. They're just there to oversee it. Come on. I don't know what you were worried about.
Bunny?
I'd like to sense the Is there like
No, we're good. You froze for a second.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm just too pretty. Is there like a voting station?
They're setting it up now in terms of like setting up like around sort of secured booths where people can write stuff in.
Can I? Because I'm a suspicious one. Can I use Sense the Unseen to see if there's any onlookers? You know, don't want any spectral friends to be ratting people's votes out to other people.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely happening. There's definitely spirits.
Yeah, because he said, "Oh, privacy," and I'm like, "There's no such thing as privacy."
Most definitely, there are spirits that are watching the votes as people go up to the voting stations to put their votes in. Now, obviously, Dr. Daniels, you don't get a vote because you're not part of the family. Jesse, Francisca, and Christoph, you do get votes. Now, I'm assuming Christoph's going to vote for himself, right?
Of course.
Francisca.
Who else could lead the Giovanni in these troubled times? And I mean, after Mother Anja and I decided that I shouldn't be focusing so much effort on the World of the Kind with Dempa Wolf Logistics, after we both together decided to put that on the back burner for a while, that's when she really started training me, because she must have been planning then to take this leave of absence, and that's why she's, been training me to be in charge.
Francisca. You got nothing from your insight, by the way. You with your bestial failure, you get even more paranoid over tonight. Probably seeing the same spirits that Jesse also sees.
I would like to talk to Christoph. I'll just kind of lean over to him and say, like, this is the point. This isn't quite how we had imagined it with this third party, but is it worth us taking a risk and you addressing the people and pronouncing yourself now, or do we just hope we've done enough?
Look, if I was going to do that, I would have had to do it before Roman spoke. The Enziani Council isn't something that I want to openly go against. And if they've said that they'll be taking an election, and as the result, if I were to then proclaim myself, it could be easily seen as going against the council, and that's not going to turn out well for anyone.
More damage than good. Yes, you may be right, so let's just hope we've laid enough groundwork then.
Let's hope.
Francisca. Voting for yourself?
You're muted.
You're muted.
She's not going to vote.
Okay. Abstaining from voting. That's perfectly fine. Jesse, who are you going to vote for?
That is the question. Is it just a blank piece of paper, or are there actual...
It's just a blank piece of paper. Anyone from the family is eligible, it seems. Which, perhaps that even raises some suspicions of why it's so open.
Vote for the old guy.
I think Jesse's actually going to, and she's like, well, they are like making sure that they've got Sense the Unseen on, and they're like making sure, like, if ghosts are coming their way, like, they're just gonna dead on look at them until they go away.
And it's effective. Yep.
Maintain eye contact, and then they're going to, like, they're doing a test, and they're going to put down on the piece of paper, Christoph and sister.
Franny.
Sorry, yeah, Fran, thank you.
Francisca.
I don't have my OneNote up at the moment, but put them both down as one.
Very well. A few hours pass until eventually, you all just smooge and talk with people until eventually there is another clink of the glass. It's further on in the night now, where Roman is standing, and he says, "Well, the votes have been cast, and it appears we have a tie here in the local Munich. Christoph Giovanni, Francisca Giovanni. Equal amount of votes. Of course, the decision falls on the council, and I am their emissary. So, I would like for your prospective leaders to talk and speak about what they can bring to the faces of death. Christoph, we will start with you, boy."
Thank you, Roman. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure to meet you this evening. We live in troubling times, with Mother Anja having important business that keeps her away. The stability of the family and ensuring that the corporeal affairs of the family are strengthened and are expanded to support the important work that we do beyond the physical realm is so vital, so vital. And having that direction, that focus, that commitment to the family, to each and every one of you, will ensure all our prosperity. Now, my sister, if I am indeed selected, will play an important, a vital role. And her strength lies in that beyond the veil. But my sister's focus beyond the veil can sometimes blind her to those things in the real world. And that's why having me at the head of this partnership, so that what the family needs, those needs are met in both worlds.
Well said, Christoph. I have a few follow-ups. First of all, Demper Wolf Logistics. Does that name ring a bell?
Of course it does. It was a hedge fund.
Was, indeed. And you are now starting up a new one called Sisyphus. Is that correct?
It's also correct, yes.
Very promising, but so was Demper Wolf.
Well, Mother Anja decided that my efforts were best spent elsewhere.
Interesting. And what brought
And
the
of
mother
course-
to that decision?
Well, you would have to ask her. She is, she was a wise leader.
You
a strong
are a
leader.
man, and if you want to be a leader, you need to answer for yourself. Now, what is the reason from your perspective?
My perspective is absolutely that Mother Anja believed that my talents were better spent elsewhere.
Is that true, Christoph?
Word for word, what I said is true.
In terms of you believing that?
Yeah, Christoph believes that
Okay.
his Mother Anja believes his talents were better spent elsewhere. Now, Christoph is not disclosing that that's because he believes that Mother Anja didn't. It was like a negative thing, but what he has said is true, and he believes it.
Follow-up. I've heard whispers after a scolding from Mother. You skulked and sulked, walking away after a loud argument. That doesn't feel befitting of a leader, does it?
We've all been through tough times. I'm sure that in your life there have been times where you haven't been at your best. The measure of a leader, the measure of a person who's capable is if they're able to rise up after they fall. And I think it's quite clear that I've done that.
You have pulled yourself back up from great strife. Thank you very much, Christoph Giovanni.
And
Francisca.
thank you all for your attention.
Francisca, 'Tis your turn to speak before your peers. Why are you fit to be leader of this city? Not even a Giovanni.
Muted.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But we have created a family here. And while Mother has been gone, I have been helping keep this place on its feet. I give the support that everybody needs here, and I put my focus where it's needed.
Do you want this, Francisca?
Yes,
Why?
this is what I was born to do.
I would argue that evidence points to the contrary. But it's no doubt the mother did choose you. Any other words before I consult with the council?
No.
Understood. Thank you, Francisca Giovanni. I will be going to private chambers to consult with the council. Been very interesting talking with you all. I shall be back momentarily with the decision. With that, Roman leaves, leaving everyone here sort of standing around. Not sure. Yep, Christoph, go ahead.
Can I do an insight check just to get a vibe of how Francisca's feeling?
Yeah, insight and Francisca composure plus subterfuge. Feel free to blood buff if you wish.
Wits insight?
Wits insight, yeah. Okay. So how is Francisca feeling?
She instantly looks at Christoph with gritted teeth.
Like hostility or?
Mm-mm. Not towards him.
Oh, okay. Christoph is going to walk over and just ask, hey, is everything all right? Are you okay?
She would have stood with him that whole time.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so he notices as Roman leaves and is like, is everything all right? Are you okay?
Everything is wonderful.
Yeah, I know you're bullshitting. What's up?
Listen.
All right, well, look,
She just mouths it though. She doesn't say it out loud.
whatever happens, we got each other, all right? Whichever one of us they pick.
She shakes her head.
What, we don't have each other?
She smooths her dress obsessively. We've got each other, Christoph.
That's what I thought.
There's no doubt about that.
Bunny?
Kind of overhearing, maybe not what Francesca is replying with, but kind of like, are you okay? Sensing that kind of tenseness, I think Jesse will kind of sojourn away to acquire some beverages and then come over as a sort of like comforting gesture.
Will Dr. Daniels come as well? Sorry, just as a quick question.
Whatever that was, yes.
Basically,
So-
you're included.
I got distracted because Kieran made a comment about music, and I've just been sitting in I've been sitting in silence this whole time.
Oh, you've been missing out. This has been great.
Uh-huh.
I'm basically going and getting drinks for both of them as a kind of like, peace offering,
Oh, yes.
detensification. Yeah.
And let them have their moment together, sort of thing.
As these two come over, Christoph's gonna sort of say, "Hey, Franny, who do you reckon we send on the fetch quest to get that whatever this new artifact is for Mora?"
Laura said, there should be more than one. We need to go together.
No, I mean like not us. We can after tonight. We're gonna be in charge of the whole family in Munich. So, who do you reckon we should send?
Oh, you're so blind.
Okay, who do you reckon I should send then? Fine.
We go together. So why would you slander me in front of everybody?
What do you mean I slandered you?
Are you insane?
What are you talking about?
Sometimes you just need to think about what you're saying.
I think what I said was fair. It wasn't an insult. You're really in touch with Beyond the Veil.
Oh yeah, so that means that I'm unfit now.
No, I didn't say you were unfit.
You implied it.
I mean, I implied that I was more fit.
I think like when Jesse's like coming back with drinks and sees that and immediately is just like
Grabs Dr. Daniels.
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
Okay.
See, that painting looks really good.
Is there any conversation between Jesse and Dr. Daniels before we reach a conclusion tonight?
Guess we could, I don't know, there's not much to say, but what do you think's going to happen? I can't tell anymore. I thought it was so clear cut earlier, and now everything's just in the balance.
It's never quite as clear cut as you may think.
Theoretically,
I hope that, and this is just me speaking, that they maintain the tie. A mother and father of the Giovanni, of the Hecata. Though that is a bit naive.
It's not a bad idea.
I think that I don't know what to think. And I think not knowing what to think, or at least not saying what I think, is a good thing to think.
I think if either one of them gets in, it's a good win for the family. It's just the wounded pride of the other that would concern me.
I believe that we, together, you and I, can mend anything that needs mending, or be there to act as a sort of soothing balm. Feelings get hurt, but they repair with time. We have all of eternity, after all.
Indeed, yes. And sometimes it doesn't look like, but they are brother and sister, and their bond runs deep.
Yes, the Giovanni are strong.
Oh, I cannot wait. The anticipation is killing me now.
With that, there is, it's about a good 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so. Francisca and Christoph still bickering amongst one another. And there is another clink of the glass. Roman is back at the top of the stairs. A decision has been made. I've spoken with the council, the chamber, weighed up the options, gave my own personal opinion of each candidate here tonight, and unfortunately we cannot choose everyone. Our decision falls to a man of great resource, a man who has pulled himself together under great strife and loss, a man who, thanks to the previous family's actions, had taken everything from him, but still persevered. the new patriarch of the Hecata family of Munich. Roman points towards you, Christoph. The large doors behind you close with a big thud. Those looking will see a man in a white suit with red hair entering, flanked by a entourage. Marlo Putanesca, who fought for his unlife behind the shadow curtain. A man of considerable resource and built an empire under the impressive gaze of the dreaded Baba Yaga. Upon the lifting of the curtain, he turned these resources back to the family. Your services to the council have not been forgotten. Your new father of death, Marlo. As everyone looks around, confused, unsure who this new person is. Francisca, you remember the name Marlo, of course. Marlo being the other child of Mother Anja that she did not tell you about, but you overheard. Christoph, surprised, unsure. And that's where we're going to cut to black as we end tonight's session of Styx and Bones. Session 1, Succession. Thank you all so much for joining in. Let's Kieran is still deep in character. Let's all do the final run around with everyone as you shill your things. Go ahead, starting with Kieran.
I'm Kieran, aka Carradine0. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Carradine0. And also, I'm not sure when this is going to be streamed /live, but there may be coming up some stuff on roleplay nights that I am doing in the D&D space, or potentially Star Wars Saga Edition, something like that. So really looking forward to it, really excited about it.
Woo! British. I am Novatorium everywhere. The end.
Oh my god, it's the Novatorium.
I had a very sneaking suspicion that it was going to end like that. It was going a little bit too well. And I was like, I feel like something's going to get pulled out here. I'm Jono. Cheers.
And I am Satanic__Bunny. You can find me on Twitch at Satanic__Bunny. I cover all things Vampire the Masquerade, Blood Hunt, Swan Song, and everything and anything BTM. I've got it. And you can also find me on Twitter at SatanicBunny2.
And I was your storyteller. Well, I am your storyteller, unemployed writer.
He's dead now.
I am glad to be back in the saddle. For Styx and Bones. It has been far too long. I've missed these characters so much, and with the new character and new face here as well, it's gonna be interesting to see how things shake out moving forward. But with you all, we will see you next time. Goodbye.